Jesus!
Hey!
What?
Hey!
That was a strike.
Can we wrap? We're done. Yes, people. Today, I'm excited because I am going to meet an absolute legend. So come with me and let's go see who it is. The ex-Lioness, ex-Champions League winner, played for Arsenal, Chelsea, DC United, Espanyol, Juventus. Have you got it yet? Where hasn't she played? It's Lianne Sanderson. Right, come on then, Lianne. I've heard you're about to put me through my paces.
What I want to start off with is a little bit, some people call it the bleep test. We used to do it in England, and we'd have nightmares the night before. We're going to do 2 levels with you just as part of the warm-up. Here we go. Stuff Errol, looking good.
Let's go.
So we're going to up it now.
Okay.
This is going to be the last level we're going to do because it's just part of your warm-up. Good.
Let's go.
Looking good.
How did
Top
it?
work. That was
Love
brilliant.
that.
So that was level 4 you went to, right? I know you can go longer, but I just want to have more legs in ya to be able to do the session. How did that feel?
Good. I could definitely feel it as I started to get to like end of level 2 into level 3. Yeah.
So you said you did it when you were younger. Can you remember how far? Because there's different types of testing, but some of my teammates would get to like level 17.
No.
Can you imagine? That's
if it was
like,
levels, I probably got close to 10 at the time. But this is when I was like 16, 17, so I was a lot fitter.
That's hard, isn't it? Let's get some water on. Let's get some water on. Top work.
Where did it all start for you? How did you get that confidence to say, you know what, I'm going to put these boots on, I'm going to give it a go and fall in love with the game?
I knew from the age of 5 I wanted to be a professional footballer, and it didn't even exist. There wasn't even women's professional football, but that's what I knew I was going to do, and there was nothing that was going to stop me. Well, my mum and dad are obsessed with football. I've always said, like, my dad used to play, but my mum should have been a scout. Like, she watches more football than me and my dad put together. If that's even possible, she'll watch under 15s. She used to watch like schoolboy football, like from when I was younger, and she never played. So like, I just think it was in my blood. I was going to the games whilst I was still in my mum's tummy. And to be honest, like, when I was 5 years old, I wanted to play on my dad's friend's team. And my dad didn't want me to be a footballer, and he hates this story because my dad, like, never missed a game in his life, but he wanted me to play tennis or golf.
Okay.
He didn't say to me, girls don't play football, but that was the thought process at that time. My daughter's not going to be a footballer, but he didn't say to me, you're not going, right? He just never encouraged it. So I said, Dad, can you tell Ray I want to play on his team? Oh yeah, darling, I'll ask him next week, I'll ask him next week. That next week never came. I went up to Ray, myself, after my dad's game and said, Ray, I want to play for your team. Found out when it was. My mum took me down in Catford for Elms, and my dad's game got called off, say after a few weeks, and his teammates used to say, Jeff, you've got to go and watch her play. Oh yeah, I'll watch her. His game got called off. Put it this way, I scored 6 goals, he came to watch, and he never missed a game since then. My favourite coaches made sessions fun, but tiring. But you never felt like you were tired because it's fun. Some shooting stuff here now, so we're just going to dribble through the cones.
Yes.
Both feet, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. I want you to aim into the corner. That wasn't in the corner, but I want you to aim into the corner. Good. Straight.
Can I space these out a little bit, or do you want them tighter?
I want them tight on purpose. Slow it down. Oh my God, what's going on?
I'm going back to the start.
More technique over speed. Technique over, good. Touch out your feet.
Oh!
It's all right, just opened up a bit. Just watch here, so when you're going through slow, just manipulate the ball, touch out your feet, bang, bang.
Jeez.
You want to go fast because you think I want to shoot, but you're going for it and like
that, yeah, that's me. That's just me.
But in these types of drills, I could have had the cones like this, far apart.
Yeah.
That's too easy for you.
Yeah.
Good. Nice. Yes. Unlucky. Bet that was your best one through
That was the best one through, right? Like.
Best one through the cones, definitely. Good footwork. Love it. Oh, celebration.
No.
What do you mean no?
Liverpool. You see that? I want that on my highlight reel, yeah? At 9, you're in with Arsenal now, in the first team. What does that look like? What does that feel like? Is it the exact same or is it a completely different setup?
I remember walking in and just thinking, wow, there's loads of girls playing football like me. Because I was always the only girl. I was like a zoo animal. People used to come to my school to say, oh, there's that girl that plays for Arsenal, a girl playing football and she's actually good. Do you know what I mean? So it felt normal to be at Arsenal, but then I was 9 signing for the under-12s. And like, it was unusual, but do you know what's funny? When I got scouted, when I was 8, they actually scouted me for the boys team, which is a big compliment, yeah? And then I got scouted by like QPR, Chelsea, Arsenal, and then got in on my first trial for Arsenal and never looked back, really.
Was you kind of giving yourself milestones at that point in your life?
When it comes to milestones and stuff, I always set myself goals, but it was a natural thing. Like, you know, I was the youngest ever player to play for Arsenal at 14 years old. And I came on against Fulham, and I remember seeing myself on television for the first time, and I had to go school the next day. Do you know what I mean? Like, I scored against Fulham, we lost 4-1, but I came on and scored the goal, and I wasn't that happy because we had lost.
Yeah,
but like,
of
I just kind of, it was like, I knew I was supposed to be there, but I also respected my teammates. I wasn't flash, you know, as much as I like to have different hair and like loud boots, I loved my teammates, and I can't thank my Arsenal players enough for like taking me under their wing. Gonna work on the ladder, pass me a ball actually. Just 2 feet in, pop, 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 pop. Gonna do 10 passes with me, and then just jog back, everything twice. Let's go. We're gonna do 10. 1, left and right foot, 8, 9, 10, and jog back. Yes, Errol. 9, 10. Next time we're gonna go sideways on. Pop, 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 pop.
Okay.
We're gonna do inside of the foot volleys with me. Pump, 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 pump. Look at that touch. Dennis Bergkamp, who? Good. 5, 6. Looking good.
Who were the role models at that point in time?
Rachel Yankee, Jane Ludlow, Kelly Smith, Emma Byrne. Like, I just got taken into this team, and I think I was very lucky at that time that they were so open-minded, because a lot of people now be thinking, who's this flash 14-year-old coming into the team? And I remember Vic, my manager, having a conversation with me saying, stop passing them the ball. Because I had so much respect for them that I'd get in front of goal and I'd like pass it. Because I'm thinking, oh my God, it's Kelly Smith asking for the ball, it's Rachel Yankee.
Put it on a plate.
Yeah, and he's like, you're here for a reason, and then that was that, you know. But I think my teammates recognised that I was like a sponge. And once I got into that first team, I think I played one more game as reserve football then for the reserves, and I never looked back. And going back to my own age group, under 16s, it was weird, like, because you outgrow that team. So you feel like you're on this team, and like, I'd score in loads of goals, like, not because I was thinking I'm better than everyone, but I was just naturally better.
Your progression
2 years above my age all the time. I played in the FA Cup final on the Monday, had to go school on the Tuesday.
Is that not such a real feeling? Like, I know loads of young lads that all had lofty ambitions of playing football at the highest height, and you go into a FA Cup final, they ain't no way I'm going to school to sit and do me sats on the Wednesday or the Thursday.
And to be fair, like, I went to an all-girls school, which I didn't want to go to an all-girls school originally. And the reason why I didn't want to is because I wanted to play football with the boys all the time. That was the reality. But to be honest, it was probably the best decision my mum ever made, because no one cared that I played for Arsenal. When I say no one cared, like, my mates were just my mates. They weren't like, they were like, oh, you played in the FA Cup final yesterday, that's great, what are we doing tomorrow? Whereas the boys would come to my school to stand outside, you know.
You didn't realise the significance of the
boys would be outside waiting for me. I used to cringe. They used to do the, you know, doo-doo, Tannoy. We just want to congratulate our very own Lianne Sanderson that won the FA Cup yesterday. I'll be sitting there in class. No, but honestly, as much as I'm confident and like, I'm not an attention person, like that, and I just thought, oh, please no. But yeah, scoring in the FA Cup and having all your family there is just the best feeling in the world. Next one is called the Icky Shuffle. Pump the arms as well, so just like that.
Pump in.
Yeah.
Pump out.
Outside of the foot touching. Left, right. Yes, good. Yes. Excellent. Love it. Yes. 5 and 6. Nice. That was good. Yep. Keep the ball up for 30 seconds. Keep the ball up. Right, this is to get your mind going whilst you're in a little bit tired. So you don't have to have a think about it, just keep it up. Good. Nice. Good. Careful, careful.
She said keep it up. 30 seconds.
I used to do this with my kids in New York as well. Yeah. Throwing the ball at them when they least expect it, especially when they're tired, because what it does is one of my coaches taught me this when I was younger, like, you're not thinking. Okay. So think about this. When we're in the middle of our session, I'm going to throw the ball at you at any time, and I just want you to keep it up.
How have you been around all of that, almost indoctrinated in the Gunner universe, and ended up a Man United fan?
Do you know what? I went to, my first game was Manchester United Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. Not the one where Eric Cantona did the desert kick, because everyone always thinks that.
Yeah, okay.
But I fell in love with Eric Cantona and never looked back. He was the reason I support Man United. Love Sir Alex Ferguson as well. I don't ever get starstruck when I meet people, right? Because in my job, I get to work with some amazing people. But for me, Sir Alex Ferguson is that one that, like, when I met him, I was like, oh, this is unbelievable. Like, Vic used to always try and change me. Like, I used to get to wash the boots. Used to get tickets, they'd take me into like the Marble Halls that used to be at Highbury. I used to meet all the players, you know, I'd be with them all the time. But I just love Man United.
So you were telling me you was a bit of a Disney princess as well?
Princess, no, but Disney head.
Disney head, okay.
I can be a princess.
Yeah.
But yeah, all my tattoos are all Tower of Terror, my favourite ride, Haunted Mansion,
Wicked.
Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
Favourite Disney of all time?
Lion King.
Lion King.
Yeah, love Lion King.
Okay.
Love Beauty and the Beast.
See how I distracted you there for a
I like
second?
that. I like where you did that.
Okay.
In,
out, okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then with me, I'm
Yes.
gonna pass you the board so you do 10 quick touches on
10
top.
touches, yeah.
And pass it back to me.
Sound.
It's still the warm up, take it easy. Touches on
10
top.
touches.
Here we go, let's go. Come those arms, good Errol. Bang. Nice. Nice. Well done, top work, man. But do you see how much harder everything gets when you're tired?
When you was going on away days, who was in charge of the music? What was kind of some go-to anthems?
Yeah, it's funny because music's always been a big part of my life, and my name was actually going to be Luther after Luther Vandross, because when I was being born, they thought I was going to be a boy, so they were going to call me Luther. So just to give you a little background on my mum and dad's musical influence, like grew up George Michael, Culture Club, like everything you could, Lionel Richie. My dad's nickname's Lionel, because he used to have a curly perm.
Okay.
So, but yeah, me and Alex Scott were the DJs
Yes.
at England, because it's a big responsibility, you know.
Music
like,
to get to hype people up is a big thing.
And some people don't like certain music. You'd be like, oh, who wants this on the playlist? And then you'd have a pre-game playlist and you'd get to choose a song each. Me and Jill Scott were the dancers before games, so we loved to dance.
Dance, yeah.
Dance in the changing room.
What was your
with
move?
England.
What was your go-to move?
Jill's go-to move is like
yeah.
this. She used to be like that.
little shuffle.
That's what she does all the time, but we used to just kind of be clapping and whatever, right? We said to our teammates, actually, are you guys okay with this? And they were like, we love it, because it'd be a quarterfinal of a World Cup and me and Jill were just like goofing around. Do you know what I mean? Because they were like, if they're not nervous, then we were calming them down. But then there's some songs that become like iconic.
Yes.
So like when I was in England under like 17s, like M People, like Proud, like Heather Small, that was a big song that will always remind me of being in England under 17s tournament in Hungary.
What have you done
yeah.
today?
And it's become a pretty like sport anthem
It's a
over
sport,
the years.
yeah, it is.
Every time we scored for Arsenal, they used to play that, they still do it now actually for the women. Da 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 da. And honestly, I'm sure it used to give up opposition nightmares because they used to play it after every goal. And now the women have started to choose a song, personalised song for their goal. So that's quite good. I would have loved that.
Yeah.
Every time I scored it, it'd play my favourite song.
Which would have been?
Oof, what would it have been? Beyonce? Any Beyonce song. I want you to do one touch finishing.
So pass
Example,
the ball.
bang, you set off. Jesus!
Hey,
What?
hey, proper ball of it, you know.
That was a strike.
Innit?
That
Hey,
was
can we wrap?
unbelievable.
We're done.
That is like one and done. Yeah, let's go.
Done,
Everyone
we're
go
done.
home. Go home. That was really good.
Hey, that was a setup.
That was
you know.
really good.
Hey, if we get nothing else in the can today, that makes the final cup, promise me. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
what we doing now? What we
Left
doing
foot.
now?
Oh! Napoli!
That was
yes! Oh, sugar.
decent. Good adjustment. The only thing I'll say, right, in
Yeah.
a game, you're not going to get that long to take your
take the
time.
shot, yeah,
Because
yeah,
someone will come and take it from you. So try and get onto it a little bit quicker.
Okay.
Oh, do you know what? That's decent. So you're going to do, okay, should have used your left foot, but I like the outside.
You caught me with the bounce up on that side. What are your genres? If it's your playlist, if it was your go-to?
Yeah, this will come as a surprise to people, but I love Will Young. Growing up listening to like Will Young,
Idol days,
yeah, and I was on a
yeah.
show with Gareth Gates the other week, and I was like, this is nuts. Like, I wasn't like starstruck, but you know when you're like, this is Gareth Gates, who I watched on Pop Idol. Beyonce all day long. Florence and the Machine.
Love Florence.
Love Florence
What
and
a
the
girl.
Machine. Tupac, obviously. Biggie, Snoop, Drake still. When we were in Canada for the 2015 World Cup, we got tickets, like VIP tickets, but we had a curfew. We were literally about to meet him. We had to leave. Fuming, right?
I wouldn't have forgiven the
Me,
FA for that. Like.
Alex Greenwood, Eni, Aluko. It was in Toronto. I mean, Drake in Toronto, like,
home
come
city
on.
in the six.
And we were pushing it, and we were thinking, we can't break this curfew. Like, and it was that type of stuff where they'd be waiting for you in the lobby to make sure you're back on time. We made it back on time by about 10 minutes, and they were giving us these looks of like, as we were walking back in. I feel fired up after going to a concert. Like, going to a concert is my favourite thing to do other than football.
Best person you've ever seen live?
Beyonce, I mean, I've seen her like 20 times. I went to Justin Timberlake last year on my own in Seattle because I had a game there.
That would be wicked.
But I just feel inspired. What we're gonna do now, I
Yeah.
call this one like a Thierry Henry drill, right? So
Okay.
you're gonna be here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
And I just want you to pop off to the side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play you a ball. You can either hit it first time, preferably, because of the distance.
Yeah.
Or take a touch.
Okay.
Yeah? Good. Take a touch if you want. Decent. Ideally, I want you to try and open up so your hips are open so you can take it in your stride.
Centre line.
Yep.
Step off.
More.
Open.
More. Yeah, I want you as wide as that. No, open the other way. Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Open up more. In the space. Bang. Good. Now we're gonna do it. Let's do some repetitions. Peel out, peel out, peel out. More. Take a touch. See, in that moment, take a touch and I want you to try and hit it with your left. Going wider, keep going wider. It's in the space. Good. Come, what's that? Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. I missed from 2 yards out in a semi-final of a European Championship. Thankfully, no one remembers because Jill Scott scored the winning goal in that game. What are you gonna do? Good touch. Love it.
Bottom bins, baby, bottom
That was brilliant.
bins.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? See? You are the type of player which is fine. You want to break the net every strike, yeah? Which is fine, but the technique you're using on that left is perfect. So what we're going to do now, we're going to just combine the two. I'm going to play you a ball.
Yeah.
I'm going to play it back to me.
Yeah.
And then we're going to peel out like we did, touching the stride.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So you play me the ball, I'm going to play it back to you, and then I'm going to peel.
Yep, here we go. Let's go. Bang, bang. Oh, over here, get there. Oh, I love that. Do you know what? It might not look pretty, but like my dad always says, a goal's a goal.
Goal's a goal, yo.
Come on, let's go. Where's he going? Yes! Bang. Yes. Ah, take it up. Love that. Yes, Errol. Ooh. Griffith. Oh, I love that. Oh.
Do you feel like there is more of a demand for the product of the females game?
I do, because there's more money now. And I've always said, like, people laugh when I used to say this. I've seen Beyonce however many times in concert. I don't go to the O2 hoping she turns up. You're not going to go to a game. When the fixture list comes out, you're going to wait and see, okay, Arsenal got Tottenham that day. I know it's this particular time. With our games, it was like one game a year was promoted. No games were promoted at train stations, on buses. When the Lionesses were in the Euros in 2020, you know, it was at Tower Bridge. So when people were crossing the bridge, it's a massive thing of the Lionesses, even before they won. I think the misconception is the products got better. That's not the reality, because my teammates were good. Like, we were good, don't get me wrong, and we made that final 10 years before, the exact same final, England-Germany. I mean, we got battered 6-2, but imagine, the same final was on television, but no one knew about it because it was in Finland. Yeah. And BBC covered it, which was amazing. And that's not me saying I wish the players well. I'm so happy. I cry every time they win the Euros. And I hope they win the World Cup next year in Brazil. Yeah. But I'm saying that my teammates were brilliant. I mean, a lot of the girls still on the team now I play with, Lucy Bronze, you know, all of them were my teammates.
Yeah.
So it's not like the women's game has all of a sudden got better. And my Arsenal team were like, there's a reason why we're the only team to ever win the quadruple.
Yeah.
So, and you know what? There gets to a point where we're like, I still feel a little bit concerned, but we're not where we want to be yet. Yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, we still need to have bigger attendances in the WSL.
Yes.
Because Arsenal are flying, Chelsea are flying.
But they're two of.
But go to West Ham at Dagenham and Redbridge. Do you know what I mean? Go to Liverpool.
Yeah.
There needs to be more. So it's all very well, you know, and I'm quite mindful of that because I think there's not enough love for the lower leagues in the women's game. So yeah, let's just end with a little bit of crossbar challenge. Just gonna get these out of the way.
Okay, not a million miles away.
Oh no! That was quite similar, isn't it?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, overcooking it, innit?
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Too much power. That was good though. Go on, Errol. Oh, he's done it! He's done it!
Yardy boy, yeah, done home.
Wait, I need a redemption though. I've got one, you've done one. If I... Oh! You won.
Well done,
Should we just hit these two anyway?
Yeah, hit these two.
Let's hit them.
Let's go. Ah, wild.
Oh,
there you go.
Cooked it. Nah.
There you go. Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God, he's only gone and done it.
Two times, baby. Yes. Lianne, that was wicked. Thank you very much. Great training session. You've well and truly put me through my paces, set me up with some challenges, made me look good in the process as well, so thank you.
Great, man.
Nah,
Top work, really
it.
good.
Do you enjoy it?
Oh, I'm sweating just watching you. From minute one, your energy, effort, your listening skills, and I tell you to slow it down. On the lefty, you were brilliant.
Wicked.
Top work, man.
Lovely. Thank you. True pro, people, true pro. Love all that.